If you recently noticed that your thermostat gives you false readings and that it's set at 72 degrees while reading 75, there could be a ton of different reasons. As I came across this issue myself, I've done a lot of research to find out the real cause of it. While a lot of tutorials show useless steps that might waste your time, I have prepared 6 proven ways to find out the real reason behind faulty readings. So let's get into it. First is to inspect the thermostat. Once a thermostat starts giving you false readings, it usually has a lot to do with a broken sensor. The good thing is that it's very easy to find out if this is the case. You'll have to use a separate thermostat to check if it's showing the same readings. If the sensors are broken, you'll have to buy a completely new thermostat. I always recommend going with Google Nest as it's the most advanced and accurate thermostat for your home. And I'll leave the link in the description below. Next is to check the battery. Thermostats are often powered by batteries, so it's a smart idea to check the battery's life. Most modern thermostats will notify you when the battery is low, but some older models don't have this feature. Simply buy new batteries, put them in your thermostat, and this should fix the issue. If it shows different readings, accurate this time, then the issue was in the batteries themselves. Next is to inspect the power source. There are a lot of models that aren't powered by batteries and they use electrical systems inside of your home. It's time to check for tripped circuit breakers or any faulty fuses. If you notice anything unusual, you should call an electrician to solve it for you. Once you've done it, the thermostat should start giving accurate readings. Also, that's why I'm a big fan of smart air conditioners, as they require a lot less maintenance like this. Next is to change the placement of your thermostat. So try changing the position of a thermostat, as readings can often be impacted by external factors. For example, if it receives a lot of sunlight, it will show a higher temperature. On the other hand, if it's positioned in a cooler and darker area, it might show a lower temperature. Always seek to position your thermostat somewhere in the middle, so where it's not too hot or not too cold. If you have a thermostat that's powered by an electrical system, you should seek professional help in moving the thermostat. However, if you do plan to do it on your own, we do have a whole video about thermostat and its wiring, so do check it out. We'll leave the link in the description below. Next is to examine your HVAC. So HVAC systems are always dependent on every single component, so if just one of them fails, you might have an issue. Sometimes you might have dirty air filters which push your AC to work hard to reach 72 degrees, and the dirt and dust inside of those filters might be blocking the airflow. You should clean air filters at least once in 45 days and even buy new ones after half a year of using them. So the first step is always to simply clean your current air filters. If you notice any change in temperature readings once you've done it, then you should buy new filters more often. However, another issue within the HVAC system could be ductwork. Ductwork can usually have air leaks which lose a lot of air, and it forces your unit to work harder while not being able to reach a certain temperature. Additionally, the heat pump might not work correctly, and we do have a whole article on our website about that, so we'll leave the link in the description below. So if you notice that your bills increase suddenly, it might be time to inspect the ductwork inside of your unit. And for that, we usually recommend that you hire a professional HVAC technician, and we'll leave the links in the description below if you want to get some local offers. And then we have refrigerant leaks. So although this doesn't happen often, it still happens from time to time, and it's worth taking into consideration. If your AC runs out of coolant, it won't be as efficient as before. Go outside and check your refrigerant lines. If there is ice on the wires or evaporator coils getting frozen, you might have leaks within your system. This is also a very serious issue, so again, contact the professionals before doing it on your own. Okay, but how do you know if a thermostat is working properly once you've done the fixes? So the easiest way is to actually check if it reacts to any changes immediately. Let's say you've made some changes into the thermostat, and if it doesn't apply them immediately, it's most likely faulty. Also, faulty thermostats can't turn on your AC or furnace. Another visible sign of a faulty thermostat is if you turn off your AC and it still keeps working, then it requires immediate change. This doesn't happen simply because of a thermostat, but because of incorrect calibration, broken sensors, and bad wiring. So how much does it cost to replace a thermostat? Again, it all depends on the issue and your location. If you need a complete replacement and installation, the cost is usually around $70 to $180. With electrical installation, the cost can quickly ramp up to $300, so it's important that you notice any issues from the get-go. If you need HVAC professionals to handle your installation, you can contact your local contractors in a link in the description. However, to avoid all of these costs and further issues with the thermostat, you should consider getting one of the newest Google Nest 3rd Gen thermostats. They work absolutely brilliant. Google Nest is by far the most advanced thermostat with the highest quality sensors and calibration. It allows you to program it for your home and easily make any changes within seconds. The good thing about it is that you won't have to worry about inaccurate readings or high repair costs. Again, it all depends on your needs, but just buying this thermostat costs less than the repairs and installation of some older models. We also have a free cheat sheet with 28 tricks that can help you save on your electricity, heating or cooling bill each month. Go to link in the description to download it.